Hello, lovely people. My name is Peregrino. I am a travel and a business consultant. So, if you find yourself watching me in your comfortable zone, I want you to stick with me. Kindly subscribe to my channel. I also don't want you to miss any of my videos. So, what you have to do is just to click on the notification bell below so you don't miss any of my videos I'll be posting out there. Okay, so this time around, this content is about moving to Germany on a conference. Not just moving to Germany on a conference, but then it is a sustainable development goal conference. So if you find yourself in any of these activities embedded in the SDG, the 17 goals, I want you to take a very good advantage or opportunity out of this. So the SDG goal is actually to be attained by 2030. Previously, we had the Millennium Development Goals where it was attained in 2015, and then we had the SDG goals. Okay, so as a Ghanaian, I know a lot of organizations in Africa, in Ghana, that find themselves in the space of SDG. And as in when I'm making this video, today is on the 11th of October, and the deadline for this application, for you to submit an application, is on the 15th of October. So if you are watching this video, you can recommend this organization I know in Ghana called the Bastor Boys because they are contributing largely to the Sustainable Development Goal, that's the SDG. Okay. So you should have a leadership role actively driving sustainability effort in your community. And then you should be from a country which has or which is classified as an emerging market for development economy. And I believe a lot of African countries are classified under this emerging market and development economy. So if you are an individual, you are an organization, you belong to a group or whatsoever, and you contribute largely to the SDG, then this opportunity is for you. So this opportunity is the HSC Ambassador Program 2026, the Hamburg Sustainability Conference, which will take place in Hamburg 2026, okay, from June 29th to 30th of June. Okay, so 29th to 30th of June 2026. This program or this conference will take place in Hamburg, Germany, and it's a full ride, conference. This conference, if you are selected, they're going to cover your trip, all expenses and accommodation from your home country to Hamburg, Germany. So I'll share my screens with you so I can walk you through the application process. It is a short one. In less than 5 minutes, you should be able to put in this application. Okay. Kindly subscribe to my channel and turn on post notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos I'll be posting out there. Thank you very much. So let me share my screens with you. Okay. So here we go. So I believe you can see my screen now. So here we go. So that's the HSC Youth Ambassador Program 2026. Okay. So amplifying voices from emerging markets and developing economies. Okay. So I'll post the link of this website in the video description below. Okay. And then bridging the global voice gap. So here we go. Apply now and share your insight with global leaders. Okay, so I'm just making some highlights here. All right, so at the Hamburg Sustainability Conference, that's the HSC, we recognize that young people are key drivers of innovation, action, and change in achieving the United Nations Sustainability Development Goal, that's the SDG. And we have 17 goals, okay, in the SDG. In line with the vision, we are inviting young leaders from emerging markets and developing economies to join. All right, so who is eligible? Okay, so who is eligible to apply this program? You should be between the ages of 18 to 30 years old. Okay, background. Here we go. You come from and reside in a country classified as an emerging market and developing economy. Like I said earlier on, leadership. You are a young leader actively driving what? Sustainability efforts in your home country. Like I said, the deadline is 15th of October. and we have 4 days more to apply to this program. Okay, this video was recorded on the 11th of October. That's why I said we have 4 days more. So when you look at the left side on my screen, on your screen, here we go. Fully funded participation. Your travel and accommodation costs are covered. So like I said, it's a fully paid trip to Hamburg, Germany. And you can't afford to lose this opportunity. If you find yourself contributing actively in the SDG, go. You have to put in an application for this. Okay. So here we go. Let's look at the informations here. So they need your personal information. That's your name, your first name, your last name, your date of birth, gender, country of origin, country of residence, your email address, and then organization affiliation. So if you're affiliated to any organization, you can state the organization here, the name of the organization here. So if you are individual from Pastor Boys group, from A, B, C group, or what have you, state the name of the organization there, and then your role or the position that you find yourself to be holding in the organization. And then there are some few questions that you need to answer. So it says, tell us concisely about your work on sustainability. What have you done so far, and what are you planning for the future? So it is 1,000 to 1,200 characters. You need to put in something there. And then when you drop down again, come down again, we have please select the theme that most reflects your engagement in sustainability and social impact. And we have about 17 themes or so. We have the climate action, renewable energy, circular economy, sustainable agriculture, biodiversity and conservation. We have environmental justice, gender and sustainability, youth leadership, on and on and on and on. Even the last one is water and sanitation. Okay. And then you answer this one too. What do you hope to gain as an HSC youth ambassador? What are your goals? Okay, so you write something there between 215 to 300 characters. Okay, then what kind of engagement would you like to contribute to during the conference or session? So you want to be a public speaker, on-camera moderation, video or photography editing, storytelling, advocacy, podcasting. You just check in your skills or whatever you want to contribute during the conference. And then of course, if you have a LinkedIn profile, you need to provide your LinkedIn profile link here. Here, you provide it. And then there's a last question here. Are you showcasing your work through social media or on the internet? If so, please share your social media information, post and all that. So you can share if it is TikTok, if it is Instagram, if it is YouTube, if it is Facebook, any of these social media platforms, you can share the link in there. And then you click on submit. So, like I said, this is a great opportunity you can't afford to miss. And it's a fully funded trip to Hamburg, Germany on the 29th to 30th of June. So if you find yourself as an individual in the space of SDG, you contribute largely, you are actively, driving sustainability effort in your community, or you find yourself in a group, then this opportunity is for you. If you are watching me, you've not subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe to my channel. I'll be coming your way again with awesome opportunities along the line. So subscribe to my channel, turn on post notification bell so you don't miss any of my video. Have a nice day. Bye.